Here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren is out there with Wiggins, and it's George in at the 3 spot for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. RJ, here we are about the middle of the season. Where are these teams putting their focus right now?
Some are already monitoring their conference position, but this is the time to stay focused on being healthy and just playing good basketball every night.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Pass to Castle. Barnes kicks to Vassell. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And when you get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, you really have to hit him, or else he just powers through that contact.
Now here's Barnes. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Barnes.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. A rebound by the Spurs. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Bounce pass from SGA. Higgins outside. At the top of the key, Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. And that one, good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Fox. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Fox? He's getting around 20 points per, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Now, here's George. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And Greg the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
And that one misses. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
And the second free throw, good. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Now here's Wallace. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Wembanyama with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. A pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And then finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. Here's Wallace after the basket by San Antonio. Here's SGA. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. Spurs trail by 4. Now, here's Fox. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Wembanyama against Holmgren. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
Now, here's SGA. A 24-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 blocked shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Now, Vassell after the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yes, sir. Fighting through the bump. Now trying to finish the three-point play.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
He's making an impact at the line, 4 for 5 already.
Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got 9.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Castle. Scoreless thus far. Here's Wembanyama. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Over in the corner, Dort. Wiggins outside. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's SGA. 12 points for him. Here's Castle. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
now, here's Dort. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Pass to Castle. Now here's Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Dort. Holmgren outside. Outside, SGA. Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
They had to rely on their bench a lot in that game, and maybe it instilled some confidence in those guys.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Here's Harper. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Johnson. Johnson double-teamed. Shot clock at 5. And it's Sohan missing. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Joe passes to Williams. Mitchell in the corner. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pass to Harper. Now Cornette to end the run. They get it again. Here's Sohan. There's a good screen from deep. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Now Mitchell. Pass to Joe. Here's Caruso. Off target with his 3. Here's San Antonio. Here's Cornette. Launches it. And that one's good. Champagnie.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Williams, a screen on Harper. Pass to Williams. Here's Joe. And he makes good on the lane. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Mitchell against Harper. The shot from the low post is good.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
1:33 left in the first quarter. Now Mitchell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Williams finds Joe. Over in the corner, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Champagnie. San Antonio's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Harper's shot's good. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Fox, he's checked in for the Spurs. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. The drive by Mitchell. Sweet little floater. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Fox with it. He has 5. Over Joe. Fox, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Joe. Here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Harper. Holmgren looking around. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Chet Holmgren at the line for 1.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
A drive by Holmgren. Williams misses the layup. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Oklahoma City out in front, up 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Harper is out there with Fox. And it's Cornette in at center, locking down the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now Williams following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And here is Fox. To the paint. And the rejection by Holmgren. Williams dishes to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
It's Fox with the drive. Good on the shot. Fox has got 7 points.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Here's Holmgren. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Holmgren's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Thunder. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Sohan. Harper wide open. Off target from outside. The Thunder leading by 7. On the wing, Williams. Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Now, here's Fox. Covered by Joe. There's the screen to the inside. Here's Cornette. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Spurs making a switch here. Lynx checked in. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Outside, Fox. Over Joe. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Caruso kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Joe. Oklahoma City moving the ball around from the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Spurs trail by 10. Zohan, the pass to Harper. Back to Zohan. And here is Johnson, defended by Caruso. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, Kevin, a ton of tension in that one. The fans were kind of on the edge of their seat right up until the end. And I tell you what, those are the kinds of games you love to be a part of, but man, do you hate to lose.
Now Olynyk, after the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Harper the pass to Johnson. Down low. And Olynyk kicks to Johnson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Johnson's got it back down to single digits for San Antonio. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. The Thunder leading by 7. SGA feeling it out a bit. Here goes Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Holmgren's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. Fox passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And finished off by Williams.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
First team foul. Victor Wembanyama.
What's up?
Shooting 1.
RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to them?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
And it's Mitchell missing. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Castle. Now Barnes. Inside. Here's Castle. The 3. Drops in the tray. Castle's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Castle covering. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Mitchell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Rebounded by Joe. The Thunder leading by 7. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Wallace sub in for Mitchell. Spurs trail by 9. Now, here's Fox. He has 7. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Here's Castle. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving the lane. Shoots over Fox. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Vassell. Nothing on the board. Wembanyama outside. Here's Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And it's 9 points for De'Aaron Fox.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Now here's Wiggins. 11 points last game. In the corner, Wallace with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Dort. A 3-ball. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 6 points a night, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And clearly, he's having a tough stretch here. But it's all about how you respond to the adversity. That'll be key.
Yeah, we'll see if he has the mental toughness to turn it around. If not, they've got a few other guys ready to step in and start stealing some of his minutes.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Outside, SGA. On the mark with the 15-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Vassell sends a screen for Barnes. Good on the 3-point shot.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
To the middle. Williams inside. Wembanyama on him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To Johnson. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. The Thunder pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. Spurs trail by 8. Now Castle. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Johnson, that's for 2. Gets a very good look and converts. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot.
Out to Wallace. Fires the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Wallace has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Johnson outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. Yep, it counts. 20 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And the basket by Vassell.
Ooh, this is how confident of a scorer Vassell has become, taking on all comers.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Castle covering. From 12 feet out, again, the Thunder score.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Outside, Dort. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Wallace kicks to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander so quick off the floor.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Wembanyama. Yes, that goes in. Wembanyama has got 9 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wiggins kicks to Wallace. Sinks the triple. Wallace has got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Vassell outside. Barnes screen on Dort. And here's Vassell from the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
I like when Vassell takes initiative on offense because it forces defenders to compromise at times.
Reset.
He misses the free throw.
Such an important part of this team. Vassell, a great athlete who can guard multiple positions on the court. That's so valuable.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Johnson. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Carlson's checked in. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. The Thunder leading by 9. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Wembanyama gets it to go. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thunder lead by 8. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball. We played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
Yeah, in the second half, though, they got to mix it up a little more because those who live by the three, you know the rest.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead. Now, someone on this set, I believe, actually won Rookie of the Year. But, geez, it was so long ago, memory fails.
Was it me?
You know, I don't remember. Anyways, moving on.
Stop playing, guys. You both know who it was.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. 8-point game. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Pass to Vassell. Fox with the screen for Vassell. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A floater. Got it. Gilgeous-Alexander with a beauty.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Wiggins against Barnes. Five on the clock. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Vassell. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And there it is for him.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Wiggins surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 12 now for Oklahoma City. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Fox against SGA. Some solid defense there from SGA.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Here's Dort. Chalk up 2 there. Dort's got 8.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
promo team is looking to throw out some T-shirts to the loudest sections. Get out!
And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. Take a look at Wallace. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
He's the kind of elite defender that opponents just absolute dread going against him.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 9. Wembanyama finds Barnes. Fires the 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Wiggins sets a screen for SGA. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by SGA. Wiggins has got his 3rd basket of the night. Wembanyama, a screen on SGA. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Over SGA. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Now that opens the passing lanes for Fox when he's scoring inside. Defenders can't quite be as aggressive on him.
For San Antonio, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Free throw good, Fox.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 31. Knocks down the 3 ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Wembanyama down low. Defended by Holmgren. Wembanyama, tough shot.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Thunder making the shot. Barnes can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the middle. Wiggins kicks to SGA. Wallace outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fox. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Wembanyama. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Fox. It's stolen by SGA. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
That free throw good from SGA.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Now, here's Fox. 12 points for him. Here's Wembanyama. Count it. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Pass to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. SGA's got 42 in the game.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Back to Fox. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder.
De'Aaron Fox. Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Now, here's SGA, and he has 42. Wiggins against Vassell. Wembanyama outside. The 3 from Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso comes in for Wiggins, and it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with the double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Tries it from the top of the key, and he connects with the jumper. Fox has got 16 points.
They need offense from Fox at the point guard. His jump shot is an important weapon for them.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander buries the long-range jumper.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And San Antonio has possession after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Fox, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Caruso, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And Fox has it in the corner. Here's Castle. That 3 off the mark. Oklahoma City's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Over to the wing. Here's Caruso. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Caruso's got himself on the board with 3 there. Outside, Fox. With the jam.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
They set the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama outside. The wide open look here for Fox. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Caruso finds Holmgren.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Puts one up from 19. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Barnes outside. Puts up a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Devin Vassell. Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Fox. And then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams comes in for Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from Barnes. 1:35 left to play in the third. Harper against Mitchell. From downtown, a rebound by the Spurs. On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Williams. A nice shot by Sohan.
Talk about a guy who loves the challenge. That's Sohan.
1:07 left here in the third quarter. Williams dishes to Mitchell. Back to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Joe passes to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Caruso looking for an opening. And the three off target. The Spurs shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Pass to Harper. Takes a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And it's 8 points for Dylan Harper.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Spurs trail by 20. Johnson outside. Outside Harper. Latrey. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder out in front, leading by 17. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. De'Aaron Fox out there with Harper. And it's Cornett in at the center. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Joe. Off target with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fox, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Caruso, the pass to Joe. Now, here's Mitchell. His three-pointer's off the mark. Fox feeling it out a bit. It's stolen. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Williams kicks to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Caruso. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
How about the quick trigger from Caruso? Love the assertive approach there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
And a miss there on the triple.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Johnson dishes to Harper. Pass to Sohan. They set the pick. Fox from outside. The putback. Goes up again, and the layup is up and in.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Mitchell against Harper from 12 feet out. Rebound by Sohan.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Three-pointer. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Gornett finds Johnson. Here's Fox. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Nimble move by Fox against contact, able to slip through and get it to go.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Then for the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's SGA. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Wembanyama down low. Working on Williams. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Joe. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Spurs trail by 13. And Fox has it in the corner. Now here's Harper. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
SGA on the wing. Guarded by Fox. SGA kicks to Mitchell. From outside the arc. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. Harper with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Wembanyama, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Mitchell right side. Williams passes to Joe. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Holmgren. Driving to the basket. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
Here's Sohan. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Williams, a screen on Fox. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Now, here's Holmgren. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by Sohan.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Three ball, Wembanyama.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 6-point lead. Mitchell sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for three, and it's Mitchell missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Keldon Johnson missed from long range. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by SGA. SGA's got assist number 5 here tonight. Harper dishes to Fox. And stolen by Williams. Harper against Mitchell. Outside, SGA. It's Joe on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Mitchell kicks to SGA. Shoots a fader, and he can't bank that one in. For San Antonio, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
Maybe the most tight teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And he makes the first.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Barnes is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Fox against SGA. Here's Holmgren. That's good, and SGA with the assist. 24 points for Chet Holmgren.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now Castle. Wallace covering. Back to Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Oklahoma City leading by 12. On the wing, Wallace. Castle covering. Wiggins against Fox. For 3, Holmgren. Rebounded by Vassell.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Castle on the wing. Wallace covering. Outside, Vassell. Shoots. And he misses the J. The Thunder leading by 12. SGA on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Good on the basket.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately.
Spurs fans, once again, let's give a big hand to your sensational Spurs dance team.
They lead by 14. Now Fox. Barnes looking around. Wembanyama, a screen on Wiggins. Now Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Wembanyama against Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from SGA. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Spurs trail by 15. Now Barnes. San Antonio again turning it over. On offense, here are the Thunder. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Fox against SGA. Wallace looking for an opening. Holmgren the screen. And the 3 misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Oklahoma City.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Missed on the 3. Now the Thunder with it, 17-point game. Now Holmgren. 27 seconds left in the 4th. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Toward the long shot, no good. Now Fox. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.